Hey, so it's been kind of a rough day, but I wanted to talk, I guess, before going to bed. It's only about 8:30, but I'm beat. I woke up this morning just with the feeling that something was really off. I couldn't tell really what it was, but I'm not sure. I guess it's like looking at something that's out of focus. And it kinda only went downhill from there. School stress kind of got to me pretty early on. I have a test tomorrow, and I was preparing for that, and as I was trying, my brain just kept going, it's too much, it's too much. Like, it's really not, or at least it shouldn't be. So, and then after that, I guess I just felt bad that I got overwhelmed. I guess just feeling like I get overwhelmed way too easily, and that just leads me to feeling kinda useless, especially when it comes to my schoolwork. And then there was some arguing, and my good old fear of abandonment came out, and once that's triggered, like, I'm done. The day's not getting any better after that. There's no point even trying, really. And I was just kind of laying there feeling hopeless and defeated. And I realized 5 days ago, I was doing the exact same thing. And I kind of took a step back. I've been trying to keep better track of my mood using this app on my phone. Because honestly, having it electronically right there at my fingertips is the only way I'm gonna do it. So I took a look at the past week and, realized that I've hit some pretty soaring highs and some pretty bad lows just in 1 week. This time last week I was still in one of my worst hypomanic phases. And then the scale started to tip a little bit back towards depression, and then I felt really depressed, and then I started getting a bit on the hypomanic side again, and then I flipped back to the depression, and it's like I've got an emotional storm just going on in my head. Right now, my brain is like a game of tug-of-war between hypomania and depression. and just, I'm not really sure how to control it. I mean, some of it does come from external factors, like the arguing, and some of it comes from just my lack of stress management and the fact that I get overwhelmed very easily. Like, if life is an ocean, most people fairly sturdy boats. They're maybe not huge cruise liners, but they're sturdy boats, can carry passengers, cargo, whatever. I am like a little canoe. The waves come and I am capsized and overturned very quickly. And this internal war going on has just left me feeling even more drained than normal. Just because on one hand I've got mania making me restless and agitated, and it just kind of sits there in my head and just screams for more. It needs to be entertained or distracted. And then on the other side, I've got the depression kind of just trying to drag me down, making it more difficult for me to get out of bed and get going. Kind of just making me want to sleep all day. I'm starting to think I'm in kind of a mixed state where I've got both kind of going on at the same time, because even in like a rapid cycling bipolar, it's not like seeing mood swings happening every day. It's more like it would be a longer period of time manic, and then a longer period of time depressed, not just switching back and forth every day, sometimes more than once in a day. So I think that's where I'm at now, where I've got them both in my head, both being equally demanding of my attention. I talked to my therapist again Wednesday, so I guess I can tell her what's going on. I've got new medication to fill her in on. I've got the word hypomania now to describe these little episodes that I've been having, and kind of just the tentative bipolar tendencies my psychiatrist said I was showing. So I've got a lot to say, I guess, just because I feel so much every day, and it's exhausting. It's like a roller coaster, only it doesn't feel like a roller coaster at the moment because my days just tend to drag on for kind of a long time. It kind of starts to feel like weeks instead of days, and months instead of weeks. Which is why I've started keeping track of my moods so I can step back and really see just how much I go through from day to day, and it is definitely a lot more than I would expect. And I guess another problem is I get into these depressed or hypomanic states, and it kind of starts to feel like that's all there ever is or ever was. I have trouble remembering what things are like being in the other state or being stable, especially in the depressed state. That kind of sometimes tends to just feel like my normal. And I really don't want that to be my normal. So I'm working, I'm fighting, and today I just really was not in the mood for any of that, like, positivity stuff. But after talking for about 12 minutes, I guess I feel a little bit better. It doesn't make the emotional storm suddenly clear out, but I kind of feel like I've got the strength to ride it out for as long as I have to, really, and figure out just how to get a control on everything going on in my head.